Welcome back, everyone. This is another Godfather of Harlem Season 4 recap. This week we are on episode 7. And surely enough, Club St. Clair has opened and opened with a bang. All the heavy hitters are there to come and show their support and maybe do a little hating from the sidelines as he opens his new club in Harlem. And when we say opens with a bang, it's an understatement. Everything seemed to be going all right. Frank Lucas showed up okay with his chinchilla. I ain't even know what a chinchilla was, okay? I think he said it was some kind of a fox or something. Bumpy had to tell him it's a rodent, boo. It's a rodent. But he got him and his old lady some nice little coats, okay? The business is booming for your boy. That didn't sit too well with some of the families, okay? They said it looked like you're showing off just a little bit. That means you got a little bit too much. You might be doing something on the side if you can afford to come out here and showboat like you are. And in his mind, he's just like, hey, I got a little bread. Why not? This ain't this a club opener? Ain't we supposed to look good? Um, I mean, not if you ain't got protection out here in these streets. And Frank, we know you don't have that. So Frank is walking to the car. His girlfriend, pretty much the only person he's had with him since he's been in Harlem, in the car, it explodes as he was about to get in. So they was not trying to really take just her. They was trying to get him outside of the club. That was about to be it for your boy, and he didn't even see it coming. This kind of gave him the nudge that he needed to see you need a team. He's been making enemies out here left and right, feeling like I could do it by myself. I got this. Okay, they don't know me, but they gonna know me. No, Frank, you don't know them. You don't know them, and you can't just be out here assed out. You need some people behind you, and he's realizing that now. So he goes over there to Bumpy and is like, okay, you was right. You was right all along. I just couldn't see it. I see it now. I really didn't know that they was gonna be like that. You right. They ain't here for the black man. Okay. I wasn't trying to hear it at first. I didn't know you was even trying to be on my side and look out for me. Day out for me. I ain't got no protection out here. What I gotta do. And he already done rubbed Dale and his other friend the wrong way. And they like Bumpy, we ain't got time. And Bumpy was kind of like, I see you coming to be humble and stuff. I finally you realized it. I ain't got no beef. It ain't none of my people out here trying to get you. We don't even sell all that stuff on the streets like that no more. You see, I got this club. I'm trying to be legit, like Malcolm said. But I can't trust you. And I don't blame him. Frank, you tried to go take him out in the hospital because Joe Colombo told you to do it. And you was beating Dale Chance from sun up to sundown because Joe Colombo told you to do it. Okay? And these same people that don't give you no loyalty out there, they looking at you crazy and you didn't want to see it for yourself. You thought maybe you can make a name for yourself and get a little respect. That's not how it works over here in Harlem. And Bumpy was trying to teach you a lesson and tell you these things. But some people got to learn the hard way. Frank is one of those people that got to learn the hard way. Speaking of Joe Colombo, the police is really coming down on your boy. Okay, they shutting down his business. They're harassing him. They're like, we know you just got out of prison. We know that you're a criminal. His body's dropping out here in these streets, and ain't nobody saying who did them. We just gonna point the finger at you because we know how you are. So you gonna have to stop operating and shut it down up in here because we on your ass, Joe. We see you, okay? And all it's gonna take is for me to get a hint, not even a big hint, but just a little shred of evidence for me to take you down, okay? Because you on my radar, I'm watching you. Joe don't take kindly to threats, okay? He don't do that kind of thing. You threaten him, he's got something for you right back. So Joe goes and finds the DA's family. Like, I know where your wife is. I know where your child is. I see you, okay? And I want you to know it's me. Pike didn't like that too much, okay? We didn't like that. So they pulled up on your boy in the car and gave him an old school police baton beat down. Okay. And I felt that was coming. Okay. Him and the whole crew. All right. You can't just be threatening the police family and stuff like that. That wasn't going to go well for you, Joe. But Joe said, I don't take disrespect. I don't take no disrespect. Okay, Joe said this. I ain't gonna take this line down because you ain't gonna play in my face like that. But him and his boys took that ass whooping though. They did. Now, Mamie was really trying to stand on her own this episode. She's really trying to get into these different organizations and these different spaces with these old white ladies trying to make a name for herself. She's like, I see you, Bumpy, out here. You got your thing, but I also am trying to have my own thing in the world of art. Okay, I'm well versed in this. I'm educated. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing, but you got to pay the cost to be the boss. And a woman, especially a black woman in the 60s, you wasn't going to get no loan to do what you needed to do. She goes and sells the jewelry that Bumpy gave her. And okay, Bumpy, he gave her some nice stuff. Okay, Mamie was doing well with the jewelry. Okay, she got enough money to get into this organization with these white women, and that still wasn't enough for them. They said your name alone, not you, Mamie, but that last name Johnson, that's not going to fly. And Mamie's like, well, he's a legit businessman now. And they said, now, but not then. Okay, he's still tied to the criminal life. And if you want to come over here and be where we are, you can come, but you're going to have to go by your maiden name. And it was a lot of pressure on Mamie because she really, really tried, and she loves Bumpy. And like, you married somebody that's a crime boss. He's trying to go legit, but that was his life for a while. He went to prison for it and everything, and that sticks with you. And you got to know, birds of a feather flock together. And I know he wants to do the right thing now, but that is still attached to you. And it's like, are we gonna stick? You gonna stick it out with old Bump, or hey, we're gonna go by Hatcher and follow your dreams. She's at a crossroad, and I really want the best for Mamie. She is trying her hardest, and I think even Margaret gave her that push, like Mom, you really be doing some stuff out here. Like I want to see you happy and pursue your dreams too, not just Dad, but I want you to make it on your own and with your talent and skills as well. And I want that for Mamie. But as long as she is a black woman in Harlem tied to Bumpy Johnson, that's all they're going to see her as, the wife of a crime boss. And she doesn't want that for herself. But she loved Bumpy. So she said, I'm going to stick beside him. Well, Frank goes and finds the jewelry that Mamie pawned to get the money that she couldn't get a loan for. He does get shot in the process, but Frank said, "Hey, I want to prove to you, Bumpy, like I'm here now. Like I hear you. Like please give me just like one more chance. I'm gonna show you that like I want to be a part of what you're doing. I want to learn. I want to be a part of this team, and I want to be on your side now." And he did risk his life, and participate in some criminal activity to go and get Mamie's jewelry back. Bumpy respected that though, because he know that Mamie only did it because she wasn't gonna be able to come up with the money any other kind of way. She didn't want to ask Bumpy for it because she knows that he got a lot going on right now. But Frank went and got her jewelry back because she did feel bad about having to sell it. And Bumpy might be changing his mind a little bit, coming around with Big Country. Like, you know what? I might let you slide. I'll think about it, my boy. Let's see. You did catch a bullet, so least I could do is hear you out this time. Now we do see a little bit of Elise in this episode. She's with her new little friend in the Black Panthers and helping him to write a letter to his kid, and that got to her thinking about the relationship she has with her father, which has been up and down pretty much her whole life. She's always had a strained relationship with Bumpy, from him being a part of the crime world pretty much her whole life, and then her being hooked on drugs, then her getting clean with the Nation, meeting Malcolm, and want to live her best life. And now Bumpy is trying to live his best life, and she's saying like we both want what's best for our community right now. They just have not seen eye to eye on how to do that, but they really do. They want to fight for Black people. They want Black people to have wealth. They want Black people to be safe. They want Black people to grow and have things and have a nice life and have a future and be protected and have a positive sense in community and have resources. They just don't agree on how to get there. And she didn't end up giving the letter to Bumpy. She kind of ripped it up. But I know she wants to have that rapport with her father. They just don't exactly know how to be on the same page and have that relationship with each other yet. We swing it on back over to Joe Colombo, who decides to have a civil rights activist sort of movement for Italian Americans. Like, hey, we're a marginalized community, and the police be breathing down our necks too. Like, where's our rights? Now, the other families are like, what the hell? What is he doing? Making a spectacle of himself. Like, we don't do that. What are you talking about, Joe? And Bumpy just kind of look at him like shaking his head like, are you really gonna make it seem like you got the same struggle as black people right now? Like, Joe, what are you thinking? This is no. Joe just wants the police to get off his ass. This is probably not the best way to do it because at the end of the day, Joe, you really are a criminal. Okay, you unalive people, Joe, on a regular basis. Like, this is what you do. And you be slinging that stuff in the streets. I don't think making a spectacle of yourself in the media talking about the man got his foot on your neck is really gonna pan out well. But he's trying to get a little audience. Now, how the other families is gonna feel about this, I don't know. But Joe said, whatever it is, these police gonna have to get up off my back. I really do got a business to run. So what they gonna do now that I'm taking in public? Okay, I'm gonna tell them about what y'all been doing to me and my people. Raise your Italian flags in the air right next to the United States ones, as if it's two different things. But you know what? Go off, Joe, for however long this is really gonna last. We end the episode off with Bumpy sitting with Frank Lucas and teaching him how to play chess, showing us that he has now taken Frank under his wing and maybe trying to show him the ropes. Like, listen, you have to be 2 steps ahead, okay? You can't rush the process with this. Be patient and be very, very intentional about what you're doing. You ain't been moving right in these streets. You've been playing checkers, Frank, but I'm trying to show you how to play the game. And to play this type of game, big country, you're going to have to play chess, okay? You got to be a lot more calculated out here in these streets. And if you're willing to learn, I'm willing to be here for you. Y'all let me know. Drop in the comment section how y'all felt about this episode. If you have not, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more reviews just like this. Nerdy things, horror things. Y'all come on over to Slice of Horror. And if you have not, check out the channel memberships. There is content that is not available for the rest of the channel, just only in the memberships. And we will see y'all again next week for episode 8.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. No, I can't help but to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a beautiful wedding. What a
Thank you.
beautiful wedding.
Thank you.
Bridesmaid to a waiter. But what a shame. What a shame. The poor groom's bride is
Thank you.
a whore.
Thank you.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of
Thank you.
closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of
Thank you.
closing